Alright guys, first what I want to do is I want to tell you guys I've given away silver, and I want you all to comment, and that's how I'm going to give away this silver. Whoever comments on these stories that I put up will get an entry. Also, whoever subscribes will get another entry, so you can get 2 entries to win this silver. Now, I want to tell you about this first story I'm going to read because it's a political story, and I don't like doing political stories. But this is Bill Holter. And I love Bill Holter. I love the way he talks. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't pull punches. And I thought this might be a popular story that you guys might like. So here we go. We just got done hearing from none other than Mitt Romney regarding Donald Trump campaigning for the presidency. I'm not really sure where to start with this topic, as I do not believe there is any precedence. Starting with my conclusion, the establishment is in outright panic mode. Let's work backwards. What follows is my personal opinion. Like it, don't like it, read it, or don't. I'm still, to this point, allowed to actually have an opinion and can still voice it, so I will. It is obvious to almost anyone with half a functioning brain that there is something, many things, wrong and going wrong in the direction of the United States. Whether it be the economy, rule of law, governance, morality, or what have you, our country is headed towards the wrong direction. Donald Trump was looked at as a joke candidate by both Republican and establishment Democrats. Now he is viewed as a threat. He has and is saying many things the people are thinking. About the only thing he hasn't said is, "I am mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore." Great movie. Great quote from a classic movie. Generally speaking, the mood in the country is that of anger. Voters took their anger out on Congress in the last election, but nothing changed, and the slide towards the infernal regions has continued unabated. What Mitt Romney did today, in my opinion, is despicable. When asking Jim Sinclair what he thought, he said Romney made a complete, absolute, and utter ass out of himself, which he did. I have never in all my years seen anything even close to this in politics, end quote. He failed to win an election for president in 2012 on the coattails of an absolute landslide congressional sweep for the Republicans. Call what he is doing now a poor loser or anything else you want. I call it desperation, but not only on his part. Until yesterday, Rupert Murdoch, the Koch brothers, and other Republican interests had indicated they would cobble together $75 million to make sure Mr. Trump did not win. They have now announced that they will not do this. You can, however, rest assured Mitt Romney would not have come forward with his Trump attack without their permission or wishes, and I doubt that they're not going to do that. They may not be pooling 75 million, but they're going to be hammering him with all these super PACs and all this other bullshit that you can do. And you can bet that coming to a TV near you, there will be an anti-Trump ad. Let's be perfectly clear. The groundswell of angry Americans is unlike anything any of us has ever seen in our lifetime. In essence, Mitt Romney just spoke dozens of sound bites that Hillary Clinton will use if campaigning head-to-head with Trump. Please understand this. There are not two parties, as they are all both the same and serve the very same masters. We have Republicans and Democrats, so it appears to we peasants that we have a choice in this great thing called democracy. Without a doubt, we have only one choice, and that is to vote for their candidate. If Mitt Romney's speech today did not open your eyes to this reality, I don't know what will. You see, Donald Trump is an absolute threat to the status quo. The status quo being the country that is being milked and the treasury being built as hard as possible. Any outsider who comes in and interrupts this process is just plain bad for profits. I have privately said for at least 4 to 5 months that there is zero chance Mr. Trump will become president. It is my opinion, if he gets close, he will be assassinated and the blame will go on some guy with 3 names. I hope I'm wrong on this, but highly doubt it. Excuse me. Our country is on the verge of collapse, so in many different areas, if you look at gold as a barometer, it is now speaking to you. After a 2-month rise, it should have corrected, but has not. If you look at the COT numbers, gold should have already have been slaughtered by $100 or more, but it hasn't. I believe gold is rising for one or all of a half a dozen more reasons. War, derivatives, debasement, China's bid to value gold fairly via their own exchange, a truth bomb being dropped, or whatever. As you know by my past writings, I fully expect some sort of truth bomb to be dropped that pulls the rug out from under the dollar and thus the financial system in the West. The truth can be any one or all topics. Does the West have any gold of substance left? I don't think so. False flags or real terrorism? I don't know. Some of them have been kind of shady here lately. Is the West bankrupt financially? Is it real or is it fraud? No autopsy, birth certificate, 9/11? I would even say, since there are paper trails to almost all finance, do we have a Congress bought and paid for? Which brokers were involved? Audit the Fed? The Treasury? The bottom line is the whole thing is a Ponzi scheme, and people are beginning to sense this. What if the truth bomb proved this either directly or indirectly by making it fall? To finish, Donald Trump poses a huge risk to the establishment, and as of yesterday, the only outsider left in the field. I will not be surprised if Mitt Romney's outburst of panic actually gathers more support for Mr. Trump. Which I know it will, because anytime anybody says anything about Trump, these Trump people get super, I mean super pissed off. And they just don't care. They don't believe the mainstream media anymore, which has got them absolutely freaked out. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about Donald Trump. Remember, I'm giving away silver. The way you enter, comment, subscribe. That'll get you 2 entries into my silver contest. Also, while you're at it, give me a thumbs up. Hey, it makes me feel good. It helps push the videos up to where they get viewed more. That way we can get more people into this silver competition. If we can get lots of people in the silver competition, I'll give away lots of silver. So, thank you guys. Take care.